Yeah, this is looking good. So yeah, we're just gonna put it in that tier. Hi, my name is Landon, and today I'm going to be recording this from the comfort of my very hot car. So yeah, just bear with me, but I just wanted to tier list all of Mariah Carey's albums. She has quite a few. We're going to be doing 20 today, and some of them are compilations, but yeah, let's just get right into it. So her first album, Mariah Carey, it was released sometime in the 80s. I don't really know. But yeah, my favorite has definitely got to be There's Gotta Be a Way, followed by Someday. That's probably my second favorite on the album. It's a pretty good album. I would put it at trash tier. But yeah, moving on to her second album. I don't know exactly when it was released. Yeah, her second album was released just a year after. It's got some pretty good tracks on it, got some good features. My favorite has probably got to be If It's Over on that album. It's the one I listen to the most. And You Don't Remember is also pretty good. So, yeah, I don't know. It's got some good ones on it. I'd probably put it at F tier comfortably. And so her third album is actually off of MTV Unplugged. I don't know how to say that, but MTV Unplugged. And I think this is probably after she got off the show MTV. So yeah, it's got some good tracks in it, it's a short album. It's got 7 in it. I'll Be There is my favorite. Trey Lawrence saves it like 100%. Emotions is all right. Definitely pretty good, but yeah, I don't know. This album I feel like is probably the most solid so far, just because they're all corporately produced. I'd put it at F. So yeah, now moving on. This is her fourth album, Music Box, in 1993. This is when she started coming into herself a little bit. It's definitely, you can kind of see that she's not just like a starting off artist, Just to Hold You Once Again is probably her best produced song, and All I've Ever Wanted is a close second. So definitely a way better album than her first 3. It charted at number 2, so it's definitely good. I would put it at F tier. So now we're going into arguably one of the greatest albums ever created, Merry Christmas in 1994. You know it, you love it. It's like soul food for your body and your mind. It's beautiful. All I Want for Christmas Is You is probably our country's national treasure. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest here and say what we're all thinking. Definitely the best song ever created. Comfortable S tier, godly, if you will. So yeah, now moving on. Now with this album, Daydream, released in 1995, it's definitely not her best work. It's all right, but I mean, following that last album, I mean, there's really nothing that can compare to it. She definitely added a few more features this time. This is the first time you see like 2 features on an album. Yeah, it definitely had a different vibe than the other ones. I'd put it at F tier. And then moving on, Butterfly in 1997. Not that one. Butterfly. Yeah, this one was great. Frankly, probably my favorite so far if we're going in order. Yeah, she has Puff Daddy, Stevie J, 6 times multi-platinum. Like, this was a good album. Baby Doll it's gotta be my favorite, if I'm being honest here. But yeah, it's got some really cool tracks on it. So I would definitely feel comfortable putting it at, F tier. Yeah, I'll put it at F tier. So then moving on, this is her first like compilation album. It's almost kind of cheating. Because this just got all her greatest hits so far. It's got some good ones on it. So we've seen them all before, nothing really new here. Still all her best songs, you know. So if you want all of her songs in one place, it's got Whitney Houston, it's got all those songs on it. But I would definitely put it at I'd put it at F tier. So then moving on, she's definitely turning a new leaf with this one. She's going into her kind of bisexual era with the next one. Even just looking at the album, if we take a second to really look at it, you can see here that, like, I mean, she's really going all out. She's really making a statement. It's definitely pretty gay. Which, I mean, like, there's something to be said about that. Like, she's probably the first one in her generation to do that. This was a while ago. And so, like, with all the songs on it, you know, she's got Snoop Dogg. She's definitely making a stance that I would argue definitely changed our generation. With that, I'd put it at F tier. And so the next one, this one holds a special place in my heart. It was released in 2001, you know, rest in peace, a lot happened that year. But looking at it, we can actually see that the album cover is very 2010s, you know, very kind of... so that flew out of nowhere. Frankly, I'm surprised by this. Yeah, y'all are seeing the same thing that I'm seeing right here. So we're just gonna move past that. Yeah, it has some good songs on it. It has Nate Dogg, you know. It has some pretty cool stuff on it. Yeah, like it's fine. It's definitely like Loverboy. It's all right, you know. But putting it on the tier list, I think I have to make a new category for this one, if I'm being honest. Here, let me just. Yeah, this is looking good. So yeah, we're just gonna put it in that tier. Yeah. So moving on. Definitely, that last one was a bit of a surprise, if I'm being honest. So yeah, moving on, this is another compilation album. We've seen all of these before, literally nothing new. It doesn't even have All I Want for Christmas on it. So I would argue that she's just cheating at this point. Comfortable F. But yeah, moving on. We've got, wait, which was it? Yeah, we got Charm Bracelet. Now she's going back to her kind of like Face album era. She was in kind of her like Making a Stance era, you know, kind of all that. But Virgin Records is pretty cool. I mean, I just kind of I like the name. But yeah, moving on. Frankly, there's nothing on here that's like super exciting. It's alright. It's got Jay-Z on it. You know, it's not bad. I'll put it at F. But yeah, moving on. This is the remix album in 2003. Now, this is cheating, but not really, because she is making new music. Everything is new. It's got a lot of just different club mixes, which I kind of like because she's not singing as much. So definitely it's alright. It's got all those same songs. It's got Snoop Dogg on it again. I would probably put it in... I'd put it in F, yeah. Yeah, moving on. Now, this is her most famous album in my mind, besides the Christmas album. I definitely have heard of this before. The Emancipation of Mimi. Now, it's kind of a vibe switch. The names were all pretty cutesy and demure, if you will. But now it's like making a statement. Yeah, it's got a lot of famous songs on it. And yeah, Kanye West on here is kind of just a bold move. Like, Kanye definitely saved the album, in my right opinion. So yeah, we're just gonna make another category here. Yeah, let's... Yeah, we'll keep it friendly here. Yeah, okay, so, yeah, we made that. Let's just pop that in there. And yeah, then we're going to continue on. So we've got E equals MC squared. We're kind of coming into the modern era now. So 2008, this was just over, it's almost 20 years ago now, actually. We're not in modern era yet. It's got T-Pain on it. You know, I don't really know what else to say about it. Will I Am, you know, it's got some cool people, I guess. Yeah, I don't know, I'll put it in F tier. So now moving on, we have got Memoirs of an Imperfect Angel. Album cover, I don't know, you know what I mean? I don't really know what to say about that. Yeah, we've got some alright songs. Angel's Cries, definitely, it's definitely out there, you know. I'll put it at, probably C tier. Yeah, it's a pretty C tier album. But yeah, moving on past that, I don't really feel it, if you will. You know, there's not even really anything for it on the website. Like, it's kind of mid. Like, it's got some alright songs. It's just kind of doing the same thing at this point. Like, Miguel's on it, but Miguel's on everything. So yeah, let's just go ahead and put it at F tier. So this is going to be our final compilation album. Just a bunch of number ones again. Literally everything we've seen before, and maybe like 2 other songs. All our hits were a lot older. Nothing to even really say about this one. I think I'm just going to go ahead. Go ahead and put it at F. So yeah, then moving on. This one is actually pretty recent, 2018. That's like 6 years ago now. Yeah, this was her best regarded album in a while. It's got some alright songs in it, you know, Ty Dolla $ign. This is a big year for Ty Dolla $ign with Post Malone too, you know. I'll put it at F. Last album, fucking finally, oh my gosh, finally. The Rarities, I don't know, it just kind of, is this a compilation? I don't know, it's an F tier. Alright, guys, yeah, that is a complete tier list. Alright, bye-bye.